And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Place the surgical mask on your face first. The material of the surgical mask is engineered to repulse the virus and will help mitigate transmission. Now place the cloth mask on top. The cloth mask provides a physical barrier to respiratory droplets that may contain the virus. Once both masks are on and you've achieved a snug and comfortable seal on your nose, mouth, and chin, you're good to go.
Take a piece of paper, you make a mark on the paper with the graphite. It isn't lead, it's graphite. Then you take a piece of Scotch tape, like that, and you put it over the dot you just made, and you strip it off, and what you then have is a thinner layer of graphite. Then you take another piece of Scotch tape, and you put it on top of the one that you have just stripped off, and strip it off again. Now you have an even thinner layer of graphite. Now imagine doing that over and over again until you have just one layer of graphite, and that's when you have graphene. And it turns out that that graphene has properties that are very different from graphite. It is stronger than steel. It is more flexible than any known material. It carries electricity better than any known material, that is more conductive. It also conducts heat extremely well. And now it's possible to make that in larger amounts. They've already used it to put it into hockey sticks, for example, make it stronger, or to tennis rackets. But more recently, this material, graphene, was used in the making of some masks. Because it also has the ability of filtering substances. Just about nothing gets through it. But you can make a very thin layer of graphene with tiny microscopic holes in it that will allow air to go through, but nothing else to go through. However, there's a but that has come up, because Health Canada has said that they discovered that there was something being released by these graphene masks that could cause pulmonary problems. And they said that these masks, which had been distributed in Quebec now for about 6 months to schools and daycare centers, should not be used. They should be put away and stored until we get further information. We haven't yet gotten any further information. I don't know what they discovered. I don't know what they found coming off of these masks. If it was tiny particles of graphene, it is possible, unlikely. We don't know what the size is. We don't know what the shape of these things is. So we really have to wait to find out what they really discovered and what is the potential problem with using graphene in face masks